All right, it's feeding time here at the ranch. A little update. I'm not a big fan of the siphon sump drain system. I was going to change over my electrical system, and when I grabbed the other cord, a loose wire came undone, power went out, and all of a sudden, like any time before, by accident, when power went out, the suction continues to flow, fills up the sump until it starts to overflow. But luckily I was standing here after I figured out it was a wiring malfunction, and I undid the siphon so it would lost suction, and then I noticed that I was still getting water pouring out, and it had started to come back through the pump. So I had to take the hose out from the pump so it wouldn't siphon. Needless to say, I had about 10 gallons of water in the floor before I got it stopped. Luckily, nothing died, but I just wanted to let you know that, it was a pain in the rear, and I don't like the way this is set up. I wish I had an acrylic tank that had on the box, through the side of the filter without a siphon itself, just a drain. And it may be my fault because this is designed for a larger 75-gallon tank, which is sitting outside, and there may be more capacity in that system that it might not overflow. And I'm getting a little upset with that maroon because he keeps picking on my white clown. And speaking of clowns, I lost this anemone for about a month, and 3 days ago it just showed up here in the front, thriving and doing its thing. I transplanted some of my other live rock coral, and it's thriving, and I've always been happy with this saltwater tank because its parameters have always stayed, and I haven't lost any fish from chemical reasons. And yes, I am showing you the new pride and joy. I picked up the blue tang there from Seven Seas, and I am as well as the coral beauty. And I'm thinking I may have to move that white clown out. But here's a little update again on my saltwater, and what I'll hopefully be able to do, if I can get rid of the monstrous couch in my living room, I can bring that 75 in and combine the two saltwater tanks and have a big system that won't flow out in the kitchen floor whenever it stops.